So I got the angel guy with the circly stabby things, and these are our talents. We're gonna do on a pale horse because 20% more movement speed while you're mounted makes rotating ultra simple. It's really fucking good. Like, this is such a good talent. 4 is die alone because being able to do damage with your Q to knock a target down fast is very important. 7 is touch of death. You can also take massacre. I think I would touch of death this game, but I also really like this one. Cold hand isn't particularly great. It's only 20% slow, so, and it kind of forces you to use your Q a bit too much, I think. Last rites at 10. Don't pick tormented souls anymore. Inevitable end at 13 for the unstoppable. Mortality at 16 for the additional percentage damage on the target. And then no one can stop death. Final curtain is also okay. Actually, so is Angel of Death, but no one can stop death is usually the go-to because you can make a bit more aggressive plays towards the end of the game. So that's how we do it. Let's hop in this bitch and get some kills. Alright, friends. We're playing a different hero today. Playing some Malthael. I am going to level with you. This week was a real tragic week for Team League and ranked mode in general, because everybody that doesn't normally play comes over to Team League to get easy rewards, because that's like a thing that can happen. So even though we have 4 people in a lot of these games, there were some really trying stuff. Anyway, this is a Malthael game. I didn't feel like playing tank, and my team was down with that, so I picked a hero that I have a lot of room to improve on, but also feel comfortable in the playstyle. Do. Very, very much do. Malthael is a melee assassin. He's got some pretty wicked, sweet damage, but it is all very methodical and over time. He's also a very, very, very good at soaking. Just picking up XP where it needs to be picked up and doing it pretty quickly. Like, it's good stuff. Huge Richard here, wanting to face off Angel of Death versus Lord of Sin. He does win, at least for the moment, because I don't have die alone. I'm going to give myself a nice easy escape. Ta-da! That is how you use your W effectively to get out of a bad situation. I still got stunned, and I'm going to get healed up by my buddy here, but I don't have any mana to continue that because I spammed my Q a little bit too hard. So, let's see what else we're doing over here. Nothing going on there. Here I am! Asmo only has about half health, but he's got a lot of minions to shield him really from our damage. So if he wanted to get away, I think we could have gotten the kill, but without the minion wave on our side, it was a little risky. Now I'm just trading with him because the minions are aggroing each other, and they're not shooting me, and I can get a decent chunk of damage on him with my passive. Now suddenly they're aggroing me because they decided they don't want to hit the friendly minion wave anymore, so we're just going to drop aggro in the bush. Ta-da! We still won that trade. I'm pretty sure Asmo has to go back, or at least tap from that. I have yet to tap because I want to save it. He did tap. Yeah, look at that. I want to save it for the shrine, I think. That's what I'm thinking that I wanted to do. I may not actually do that. I'm just clearing again, trying mainly to spread my passive with my auto attacks that cleave. Donk. He's gonna hit me one more time because I'm gonna try him back. Right there. I stood too close to the gate. That motherfucker took his opportunity to get a free stack off of me. Shame on me for sitting there. Headed off to the shrine. If you don't know how to play Malthael, one thing I am going to suggest, your level 1 talent should be on a pale horse. It is such a good talent for rotating, for clearing lanes, for engaging against the enemy team. Like, it increases your mount speed by a significant margin. There we go. Just, yeah, gotta pan up the camera a little bit, and then we're gonna get that ETC kill. Because our passive is just constantly going off. He's getting hit by the Junkrat damage. Popped the dragon for it too. Yeah. Malthael is just like the sands of time, very, very methodical. And he's got actually pretty decent clear too on the shrine because of the way that his passive spreads. Can we get the huge Richard? We can. Try to aim your E for these corridors. In open maps, like, there are a lot of instances. Oh God, I'm not doing that right now. I'm sorry. There's a lot of instances where he can throw his E, and there's nowhere for the enemy team to go. So suddenly he has, I'm leaving that lane there for a reason. So the minion wave that is coming up to it will catch, and it'll be a bigger minion wave that pushes into that wall. See, like right now, if you're looking at the minimap, it's a wave and then another wave right behind it, so it's huge. I have die alone to fight against Asmo a little bit harder, but he's still trading with me really, really good. Gonna knock me down pretty hard. I gotta go into this bush and then not into this bush because he can't see me there, and boop, look at that. He throws the Q right above the bush because he thinks he's a saucy motherfucker. Fuck you, guy. I know what you're thinking. Enemy team is getting ahead of us on XP because I did get pushed out of lane from that bad trade. It's not by too much, so it's give or take. But it's not... I don't want to say it's a net loss because I'm just going to whack this minion wave. We're probably down about a wave and a half if I had to make a guess at the difference in those bars right now. I'm just waiting in the bush so I don't show on the map. And then he found out where I was because I moved because I got fidgety with his fucking ball. But I'm on a pale horse still, so my rotation is extremely fast. I wanted to go for that so hard. I just couldn't get my auto attack to proc my trait because Lucio booped me. And Sonya wants to go do a camp. So, yeah, okay. Vala turned tail, ran away because she knows she can't fight me. She can actually fight me, and she can win really hard too, as long as she's kiting correctly. See, like, look. Boop, boop. I didn't catch her with that Q. I didn't catch her with that Q either. So she saved herself a lot of damage because I wasn't in range. Which is why I probably didn't mention it, but I take die alone on Malthael at 4. It is 4, yeah. Because the increased burst damage on a single target is really what you want with this character. You want to be knocking people way, 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 way down. So when level 10 rolls around, you got that last rites, and their health bar disappears. Dodged your shit, doing some damage to you, eating a little bit of damage from the minion wave too. So just trying to end that trade where it is. Looks like Vala is going to have to tap or back, probably full back, and then run top. Don't be afraid to use last rites on like a half health target either. I mean, it's still a pretty substantial amount of damage, no matter, as long as you're not using it over like 50-ish%. Ow. It's going to yield some decent value, but definitely aim for the kill. That's what I was going for in this game. They have a lot of targets. Their ETC specifically has such a tiny health bar as a tank. Not a tiny health bar compared to the rest of the cast, but just in the tank department. I wanted the Lucio, and I dodged into the mosh pit because I am smart. Did you see it? Li Ming getting the resets. Go ahead and pop the last rights on ETC. He's dead. So we traded 2 for 1. Li Ming didn't do enough with her reset. Up. There it is. There it is. Now it's 2 for 2. Kind of annoying. And did I catch her with that? No. She blinked at just the right second not to get hit with my E, but Junkrat kills her and then dies. And then we're ahead on the shrine minions, but at the same time, like, I still want to put pressure on him. I'm not super serial one is the right call over the other, to be honest. I know clearing the shrine is going to get us a bigger advantage, but I also think that whacking Asmo away from the shrine may have also been. Because, like, look at how much health he has right now. He just tapped to get the mana to try and throw more balls. And Sonya getting the kill. Going in against... Oh, I could have body blocked him harder there, but my team was not in a position to make me confident in that. So I just kind of left it where it was. Just trying to clear the shrine right now. We have a really, really good clear with our comp. It is working super well against us, or for us. I didn't have the mana for last rights right there. I was yelling at myself like, why the fuck? Why didn't it? Oh, that's why. Because Malthael has mana. Funny how that works, right? You need the blue stuff to use your abilities. And you need the life stuff to not die. I want the wall down, the little wall, because the Punisher's already over it. And if I can get in with the Punisher jump, I can drop some more pressure on the back line. It's kind of up to our tank to recognize that as well. That mid-air auto attack, did you see it? She popped over my head and I was like, bitch, I got you. Now, I got hit with that ball and I should not have because I saw it coming. Boom! Junkrat interruption. Love it. Fucking love it. That was so well timed by my Junkrat. Fuck yeah. I also took the healing prevention at level 7, which helps enormously with making ETC less tanky, because his E is a lot of where his health comes from. If you've ever played ETC, you know that he gets armor from his abilities, but his E gradually gives him health back when you slap the button. And if I turn that off, and I'm already ignoring his armor with my trait, then fuck him. So he becomes so much more squishy in the face of Malthael, which is bitchin'. And I did the little styly on him thing earlier where I jumped back on his power slide. It's like, fuck you, guy. I was pretty proud of that. Let's see. What else is there to do? Looks like we want to look at a camp at the moment. Which one's Sonya's camera? Is she 5? She is 5. I am 4. We're going to follow me again as I run up to try and kill this shaman. The one of the best parts about our team comp, the way it is right now, we have an incredible amount of just like clear, like lane clear, shrine clear, just AoE damage on an obnoxious scale. Let's go see what they're doing, because that's probably more interesting than what I'm doing. Boom! Life binded. Life bound? Life bound. I like it. And we killed the Asmo too. None of us died. That was a 4v5 from a team, and we got a kill. It was pretty awesome. I wasn't even looking at it. And now that I've cleared the wave and come down on my horse that runs really fast because of my level 1 talent, there's nothing for me to do. So you're doing the top camp, which isn't terrible. It's not yet shrine time, so there it is. Now it's shrine time. Now this camp makes perfect sense. Maybe she just had the timer in her head, and I owe her a fucking respect thought. But there's the E. Can get on to the Lucio now. He dropped into a trap. Ugh. Turn off the healing for... Ooh! Ooh! Got him. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Because he didn't have the healing from his E, and because the armor didn't matter to us once we got our ult on him, he was just done for. Like, Lucio, I think... to be honest with you, Lucio doesn't put out enough healing for my taste. I don't know how people play him. He's not up to snuff, in my opinion. I'm sure he's a wonderful healer in the right hands, but I don't know too many people that can play him well, so... Fuck that. But back to the point at hand here. They don't have a tank. Vala is top dealing with our camp, and they're just being perfectly fucking annoying right now. They're not going to steal enough from us with what they're doing, though, with the orb build and the Asmo dunks, but... Like, look at that. We just have such good control with the AoE from Junkrat, the AoE from Malthael, the spin from Sonya. I mean, even Alex is pitching ease and killing those little boogers. Nice! I didn't get my last strikes off on him in time. He died too fast, but that's still okay. Lucio dropped my mark just a little bit too quick, so I couldn't jump on him. But that's alright. Our Punisher still full-ish health, so boom. I want the wall down. Yes. See, my tank understands. There it goes. I could get around right now, but the time has passed. We got the wall, which is still significant, because the wall towers give 800 fucking XP. Like, that's a lot. If you kill both towers, you've gotten more than a fort, which is 1200. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. I got the clear here. I don't actually need help from this many other people, but they move on down to the bottom camp. It's not the most important camp in the world, but keeping up the lane pressure at this point is very important for us. So as soon as I clear this one, that top wave is looking pretty tasty. Especially with that camp behind it. Gonna want to clear that out before the next objective so it doesn't just run it down. The team looking at the camp down in the bottom lane, it's not worth it for them to die or to take that camp. We already have the bottom lane pushing with the Merc camp. It's not going to do anything more. But Junkrat coming up to help me kill the Shaman faster so we can rotate down there and maybe prevent a fight from happening if our Sonya decides that she wants to go in. But luckily, we're good. We're fine. Everything worked out okay. We didn't die. We didn't make a stupid call. Now we're going to make a stupid call. Because it's my call. Even though my Junkrat is still top. I should have ripped the last rights on him immediately. Got hit a little bit earlier than that, buddy. There's another last right stack. My thought process in that fight is because ETC is on the point, my team's distracted, they're moshed. I am going to get in front of the damage dealers who are trying to focus on the mosh targets and fuck their shit up. Which we did. We did that quite well. Vala went down to the last rights, and then Lucio... he popped shield, I guess. That was totally wicked cool. And then, what else does he do? Nothing! Because he's not a very useful healer. I don't get it. I don't understand Lucio picks. But that's just me. I don't see a lot of Lucio played. Like, I know the Grandmaster players will pick him and play him like an assassin healer. And that works well enough for them. But I cannot, for the life of me, figure out why people Diamond and below pick that hero. It doesn't make sense to my brain. Especially in the face of our comp. Like, look at how much fucking poke we have. And your heal on Lucio is like, your big heal on Lucio is on a huge cooldown. It's not going to do much good. That amount of poke from them, though, is pretty... Holy fucking shit. And our Alex just gives her, like here's the target! Not that's Alex's fault, but... Ding. I have got my level 20 talent, my cheat death. So I'm going to hang out in the back line like I don't give a fuck. Like I am Diablo. Just going to go unstoppable. Don't even need it. Just going to dodge. Slide. Looking to go back in here. Riptire getting hit by the Mosh again. Deep in the back line. I can't get my last rights on him before I die because of that Asmo damage. But I slam my level 20 and I'm right back in that fucking Junkrat explosion of doom in that little corridor. It only killed Lucio, but still a fuck ton of damage. A fuck ton of damage. And then Li Ming just dies because she's hanging out, throwing orbs from the lane with no cover. There's no fort for you to fall back to, friend. So what is your plan? I have, looks like 2-ish minutes on my cheat death, so I do have to play a little bit more conscientious. We're 20-19 though, so we also have the Punisher behind us. This is potentially a push to end because we have all the advantages. And then Sonya wanted to go get Cam. I don't think, I was not aware of that at this point in the game. I don't think my team was either, until she actually got it. Like, this is an engage thinking we're 5 versus 5. We are not. I mean, now we are, but we were not. Easy keep. Punisher going in. I want to go in on the Punisher. Leap going down on the Punisher. Jump on that ETC. Come on. We're already on him. Yeah. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Ding. It's not even an explosion. It's a death explosion. Cool guys don't look at death explosions. That's the name of your metal band. And then the game's over. Because we got Sonya doing damage. We got Junkrat doing damage. We got catapults doing damage. If you're ever in a situation where you have to decide if you want to race with Malthael for the core, you better have a really good team to back you up because Malthael's autos do not lay down enough damage to kill a building in a race situation. So you just kind of want to look for the kills, protect your team a little bit harder in that specific circumstance. But here's the talents. Pale Horse 1. I think it's so fucking good for rotations. And then Last Rites is just the pick nowadays. I don't think that there is much room for Tormented Souls. That's what it's called in today's meta. So yeah, just learn to play without it because it's not good. Big takeaways from that game in particular. I took a lot of really easy damage from trades I really shouldn't have been sitting in. Like the Asmo was trading on me super hard because I wasn't paying attention to minions and I wasn't paying attention to getting out of his laser range and stuff like that. So he got a lot of really free, easy poke damage, which dropped some serious soak for us. Well, maybe not serious, but I dropped some, which is still bad in the position that you are in Malthael when playing Malthael. So that was an issue. I did go way too ham at the end there. Even though I had my level 20 talent, the cheat death, it was like highly suspect for me to be out in the middle of 4 people while my team was trying to clear. So that was a dumb engage on my part. I play him a little bit like a tank when I should not. He is he needs the fight to actually start first, and then he'll figure out how to do what it do. But that was Malthael. I hope that you enjoyed that Team League game. It is one of the last of the season. this season is actually flipping over while this video is coming out, so don't fault me too hard. But yeah, anyway, thanks for doing what you do. Thanks for YouTubing. Hope you have a wonderful day.